Joining me now in this unprecedented weather system, Mayor Matt Serratto of Merced, California. Mr. Mayor, thank you for being with us. Boy, you guys are not out of the woods yet.
No, still a little bit more to go. We've had record flooding. We have a creek that runs right through the middle of our town. We're here in the Central Valley, and we had 26.25 feet of water that came through the creek in the middle of town. So 5,000 homes evacuated, 400 people had to be rescued, 1,600 displaced. We're getting better. People are coming back in their homes, starting to reclaim their neighborhoods, but still, as you say, a long way to go.
Yeah, you're talking about the Bear Creek. I know there are popular walking and biking trails along that creek right now. What is your warning to residents ahead of potentially more rain as you guys still work to clean up?
Yeah, I think we have a little bit of a break right now, at least for the next few days, so it's good, a good opportunity to clean up. But no, it's smart to stay away. There's bike paths, as you say, that are close to the creek, and the flooding has really undermined the creek to an extent, and the stabilization of the banks, which is a big thing. So right now we have.
Go ahead.
No, right now there's an issue potentially with landslides and with the bank and the portions of the bike path collapsing, so which creates quite a danger to people.
The president will be there on Thursday. Do you plan to cross paths with him? Will there be an opportunity for you and other mayors to meet with the president?
I think he's coming to the Central Coast. I believe we're about 2 hours away, 2 hours inland in the Central Valley. The governor was here just a few days ago, so we met with the governor on Saturday. We had it was a nice opportunity to share our concerns with him and speak with him. But my understanding is the president is going to be he'll be in the Central Coast.
Were you prepared for this type of flooding? I know that there are levees that date back decades that were set up for agricultural reasons. Now they're basically protecting residential areas. Was there a system and an infrastructure that was able to handle this type of storm, this much rain all at once?
I think everybody knew what was coming. The projections were that it would hit about 26 feet, and that's what it did. We flooded about 23 feet going through town. So for 2 weeks before, we were going all systems go to prepare. Having the record amount of water, it just wasn't enough. We built an auxiliary flood wall in the most vulnerable part of the creek throughout our town. We had fire crews coming in, building up the banks using sandbags. We had a 4-foot flood wall. Given the amount of water, I think everybody did their best, and our crews were working around the clock, and had a good evacuation plan in place too. So, we were able to evacuate 400 people safely, no injuries, no issues.
Well, that's good news. Thankfully, none of the deaths that we're seeing, 20 deaths on the screen in your community. So what are the next steps to improve the infrastructure to prepare for any potential flooding that you still might see?
Yeah, the next step's rebuilding. Is rebuilding both in terms of our community, in terms of our people coming together. They've been amazing so far, just rallying around each other, donating, being generous, volunteering, support each other. But the big next steps for us as a government, rebuilding the infrastructure, the levees, the creek, making sure everything's stable long-term, thinking of a better flood management plan. And also the big thing too is for our people getting back into their homes, getting their homes livable again, getting their families back together, getting their lives back together, and really restabilizing our neighborhoods.
All this takes a lot of time, and it takes a heck of a lot of money. Are you confident that you'll have the funds to get all of this back up and running soon?
Yeah, I think so. Our state and the governor as well has both fought for the federal major disaster declaration. President Biden declared that just a few days ago. FEMA was here. We met with them just a day or two ago. They were here in Merced, so I think we will. I think right now the city's been aggressive in terms of trying to restabilize our critical infrastructure, and we've been doing that.
Is there anything else that you need, requests out there that you're asking for from neighboring communities, or vice versa, things they need that you're able to provide as you clean up and assess in this break?
Yeah, we've had a lot of generosity from our neighboring communities as well, and we need their help. Come join us, both in the city of Merced and the surrounding communities, especially the town of Planada, which has been really hard hit. Come join us. There's a lot of volunteers coming who've donated food, their time, clothes. Come rally around us, come build community with us. And we've been, I think, doing a great job of that. So, and then both our state, county, federal partners at all levels have been amazing with their the emergency response service with all the cooperation.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.